Hello everyone, welcome to our egg tempera painting class, egg tempera, flowers in egg tempera. This class is intended, except of being beautiful, being able to paint beautiful objects like flowers of any kind, but also this class is a great introduction for depicting any three-dimensional object. We will work on form, how to create round shape using transparent layering or glazing. This layering technique is very much acceptable and applied in every painting video, in watercolor, glazing, in acrylic, in oil, it's painting thin layers, and many others. I would say that probably possible with pencils as well. But it makes a difference. Egg temper dries quickly, and once it dries, it can be mixed with any other colors. So in order to achieve this effect of roundness, we use layering, many layers, similar to watercolor. Any transparent layering. It's more solid, less thin, less transparent than watercolor, but it could be made transparent enough. And from what I painted, I tried mixing colors on straightened painting at one time without layering. But I have to admit that nothing creates this beautiful effect that can be achieved but any other way but transparent layering. So by far, this is my favorite technique that enables us to achieve wonderful results. The depth that it's not possible with any other technique. And egg tempera is suitable very much. And if we look at the painting of masters of Renaissance, they all started with egg tempera painting, for flat painting, and they achieved wonderful results. Well, later it was used as underpainting for oil painting technique, as it was discovered. And I will briefly introduce myself. I've been painting in egg tempera for over 12 years. I started in a class as an icon painter, and I still practice icon painting technique. So my egg tempera technique comes from that class, from that course and technique of Russian School of Iconography. But of course, I developed some other methods within this egg tempera that enables me to achieve some results. So some techniques that I teach, they also were developed by me. Maybe they're used by some other artists, but I didn't see them applied. Before being an artist, I was an engineer and working with finance, but I also have a degree in professional communication. So I'm also one of my goals were becoming a writer. For 12 years, when I joined a class in icon painting, I realized that was my calling. And a few years later, when people started coming to my classes, not classes, they approached me, seeing my paintings, and asked whether I teach this beautiful medium. And eventually, I overcame my, let's say, fear and started teaching. And years later, I realized that teaching was my true calling. I do paint, and I consider myself an artist, but my focus is teaching. And I love all about teaching, about sharing my knowledge with others, encouraging, sharing, and being able in this way to preserve this historic medium, the traditional medium of egg tempera painting. And with a short introduction, I would like to start with our class.